going to be giving you messages for September 2026. Come on in. Harvest season is here. Happy solar return. A lot of you are celebrating birthdays. A lot of you already did, at the end of August. But yeah, come on in. We're going to be giving you your messages. We're going to see what's in the cards for you. Everybody, I hope you're having a good day, had a good week, right? We just got through the second eclipse, the lunar eclipse. Second one this month. It's a doozy. Buckle up, buttercups, because basically expect anything. This is serious shit in the sky right now that's going on. So we're going to get down and we're going to get real. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit. Just don't force it. Harvest season. Yeah, the bigness, the abundance. I love it. I love it. Some of you may be farmers. Some of you may be farmers out there or growers. Okay, I like it. Show me what I need to see for Virgo. Nieces or nephews. Something about that. The kids. The kids in the families. Now, we're all somebody's kids, so I don't know how old these nieces or nephews are, but whatever that means to you. Generally, I do feel younger, but whatever out there. The harvest, nieces and nephews, maybe they're coming to visit, and that's the bigness and abundance of it. I don't know yet. I'm gonna find out. I'm sorry, my chair is squeaky. I need a new chair. I keep forgetting when I go out and about. All right, show me. Yeah, show me what I need to see. Leader or manager came out. Okay, nieces or nephews and harvest. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. We need a bunch, so keep them coming. White or gray hair. Harvest is right over this. So there's an abundance around someone that could be a little older. Okay. The initials D, N, A, O, W, B, or T may be significant here, nieces or nephews. Okay. Something about that. Oh, card down. Hold on. I feel, oh yeah, trash is showing itself. So maybe we need to take out the trash or something. Leader or manager right over this, taking charge, taking the trash out. Okay, somebody is. Somebody is. I don't know who that is. You'll have to flip and flop. My kitty's here. He hasn't jumped on the table in a long time and made himself seen. He might today. Come here, baby. Come on, you want to come show yourself? Come here. Hi. You just wake up. My windows are open, so a little bit of white noise outside. Show me what I need to see. See how that just wanted to show itself? Obsidian. Obsidian. Look. I got mine on. Yeah. This is obsidian absorbs very dark or heavy energies. It absorbs it, okay? So you might want to carry some, like I am, either in your pocket or your bra or whatever, your sock, if it doesn't bother your foot while you walk, you know? Something about that. Something about protective crystals. Gray or white hair harvest. Being protected from the energies, just putting it out there in your mind is a way of protection. So if you don't have any obsidian, you might want to try being mindful of it when you're around these energies. Thank you for clarifying and validating. Protection. Imagine that. Nieces or nephews with the initials possibly of D, N, A, O, W, B, or T could be significant. These kids are protected. Know it. I like it. Or that's what it's about, because the obsidian is here. So maybe people need to take extra caution or protection right now. Truce or peace. Nice. Stop the fighting. Stop the chaos. Taking the trash out. Leader or manager. This leader or manager, I believe, is here. Whatever that is. Or they're working on it or something. Show me. Whoa. All right, hold on. They went flying. We got, oh boy, this just came out ironically in Sagittarius's reading. You might want to go back and watch Sagittarius's reading, possibly. But hyperonic personality disorder came out. If it keeps getting too loud outside, I'm going to shut my window. So, I'm still fairly new with this. I'm still learning about it. But yeah, this is like more than manic depressive. This is like more than, this person is never happy, never satisfied. Just really, yeah. And then dating came out. So we could be talking protection and intimidating. Oh. Yeah, these kids need to be protected. That's what it's saying. These kids need to be protected from this personality disorder, from this very forceful, controlling, intimidating energy, white or gray hair, in a big way. There's harvest here. In the abundance of it all, these nieces and nephews, they need to be taught how to protect themselves or something from this hyperonic person that hates life or something. Boys have been coming out a lot lately. Maybe they are girls, whatever. But these boys here, it's being highlighted this way. I don't know. Truce or peace. Nieces or nephews. Maybe the nephews are boys here. Whatever. We get the drift. That's where we're starting from. Wow, we're getting down and dirty. Here we go, Virgo. Here we go. There's some more. What about this shit? What's going on here? Boundaries, what's going on? Disrespect, enough is enough. Yeah. Harvest right next to this. White or gray hair, nieces or nephews, D, N, A, O, W, B, or T could be significant. Or J, I feel. Narcissist, egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. Fragile, yeah, the narcissists usually are. They can put it out, but they can't take it back. I don't like this white or gray hair. This is an older person set in their ways. So what's up with the kids? What are they like? Protecting them, or are they intimidating them? What's going on here? Somebody needs to buy a piece of obsidian. Some of you might have it already, but somebody needs to buy a piece. Twin flame, friendship, or romantic partner, soulmate. These two could be twin flames. which is like a harder relationship, right? It's usually when they mirror each other's, the oil and water in the relationship, the opposites. Somebody needs to protect themselves from it. Nurturing, mentoring, wisdom, giving back. Somebody's mentoring the kids about this. I like it. I hope so. This hyperonic, what to do about these darker vibes, you know, this intimidating, forceful bully, narcissist bully. Yeah, you gotta protect, and like I said, the first step is mental awareness, and thinking, okay, I'm going over to X, Y, and Z's house, so I'm gonna see how they're doing, but I'm not gonna take on their energy. It's kind of like compassionate detachment, right? Or something, maybe. Somebody's coming into something, epiphany. Somebody's coming into some answered questions, untapped talents, you know, self reflection. Somebody, oh my God, what did I do? Like they see themselves, maybe nieces or nephews. Maybe these boys are now seeing what they did in the past and they're being taught, okay, I like that. And being hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. Very nice, Virgo. I like these cards. The letters D, N, A, O, W, B, or T with this right next to it. And then trash, taking the trash out, fixing the situation, protecting the family, right? Or the inner circle. This could, we want truce, we want peace. We have to create that. Period. I feel like there's a reason why I said that. Psychopath. Great. It's not just a narcissist, they're an actual psychopath. Abusive. A number one in a big ass way. Psychopaths, sociopaths, and narcissists, all they're all narcissists, right? But not every narcissist is a psychopath or a sociopath, right? But this one is. You can't trust them. They're conniving, they're abusive, they're cunning, cutthroat, win at all costs. This person is not okay, and intimidating the boys. Yeah, somebody needs to teach these boys about this psychopath fucking bullshit. I'm going to do this one more time. Somebody's taking charge. One more. There it is. I'm not stagnant, stuck, dead end, or frozen. Somebody feels like they're stuck in a situation here. Somebody needs to take charge. Somebody needs to manage this. They need to actually do something here. And I feel like they haven't before, so that's why I say it that way. And I don't know like what that means to you personally, but Archangel Michael is in town. And check it out. Protection and protection. Prevented from harm. Divine intervention. These kids are going to be okay. But you're teaching them how to be okay and how to connect, right? Or something of that kind. And getting out of that stuck, dead end, frozen, energy, envy, resentful, competitive, and discontent. The psychopath is teaching spite and envy. And somebody's mentoring these kids or something, these people, about it or something. Okay? Whoops. Good thing it's a fake candle, right? Good thing I don't use a lot of real candles anymore because of the cats. I'm always afraid their tails are going to go up and then the house goes up, the curtains, forget it. I like the battery operated now. Anyway, laughter, happiness, joy, and healing, truce or peace, boys. Yeah, enjoy, and envy right over this. Mm, to be happy, yeah. Someone is teaching someone morals and ethics, I think, and I like that. That's a very, how we should be, how we should prepare. And, being a spiritual Jedi and getting your, you got to do your research, right? Because you have to discern your way. Not everything we watch is going to make sense to us right away or mean something, but bits and pieces of that may, right? All right. That's where we're starting with that. Where am I going? Here. We're going to get even deeper still. Somebody's very forceful, intimidating, and bullyish. And that's really a nasty energy. It's just, ew. I wouldn't want them hanging around, personally. I'm like, I see somebody bullying a friend of mine or something. I'm going to be like, get the fuck away. Who the hell are you? You know what I mean? People need to stand up for themselves. We're made to be weak in this world. And I'm all about empowerment. People need to, really stand up for themselves, stand up for their truth, their own truth, whatever that is. Exposed, deadly combo, self-righteous, drowning, and demanding. Oh boy, we got a diva psychopath, a diva narcissist. And men can be divas too, especially in today's day and age. Something is exposed here. Yeah. Too open in danger of heartbreak. They're fragile. See, the narcissist, yeah, very fragile. Don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. Who is sticking up for who here? I feel like, because if they're going to play victim or play, I'm about empowerment. What the fuck? People are triggering people or want to or are. These opposites here, whatever this is, they're a deadly combo. Self-righteous, spiritually superior, spiritual narcissists, condescending, preachy, and dictating ish. Yeah. That's crowning you. These self-righteous pricks. Somebody's teaching somebody about this. This was serious stuff. You're going under and barely keeping things up. Ask for help. Somebody feels like they're drowning in a mess. It's like all around them. They can't breathe. Maybe they just need to practice their breathing, right? Stay focused, stay grounded, meditate. But even if you're in the car or out doing yard work or whatever, you can practice breathing. It's just being mindful. Breathe in deeply, and out through the mouth slowly, and you just, okay, we can do this. If you're feeling pain, breathe through it, right? And get through it, Yeah, high maintenance diva, unrealistic expectations. Yeah, we need to take the trash out. Hi, everybody. Hello. Okay. Now, we're going to get into tarot. Where am I? I think right here. I got cards everywhere, so. Show me what I need to see. Abusive, conniving, and unpredictable psychopath. Somebody may need to be very vigilant in this situation. White or gray hair could be significant. Queen of Cups down. You could be the sweetheart or what, but they're refusing or denying that this person, the exposure is real, right? This person could be very intuitive, very psychic maybe for some. who possibly has made some boundaries because the disrespect was enough. Ace of Swords down, deadly combo. Narcissists are big fat liars, pathological liars, nieces and nephews. It's all a lie. I feel like it's all a lie, whatever that is. Or they're not. It's just like, I feel like denial. And they know better, and it's denial or something. That's weird. Temperance, somebody's an earth angel. Yeah. Self-righteous. Okay. You know what this is. We got the self-righteous spiritual narcissist, spiritually superior. Yeah. And then we have the earth angel. Light and dark. Oh yeah. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty in this reading. Seven of Swords, very cunning. A lot of mental health issues are being highlighted. Very conniving, very spiteful, spitting. People are spitting when they're, and somebody feels like they're barely keeping up. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. You feel like they're going under. No, just breathe your way through it, whatever that is to you. Wow. It is about happiness and I feel like someone is and someone's not. Three of Wands, demanding diva, looking ahead, waiting for those Amazon packages, right? Waiting on that harvest. Oh, harvest over there. The abundance of it all. It's very abusive. Very abusive. Mental abuse, emotional, abuse. Could possibly even be financial. There's all kinds of abuse. It's not just SA. It's not just child. Although I'm not, minimalizing that at all. But show me what I need to see. Six of Swords, Queen of Cups down. This Queen of Cups got out of the storm. They exposed something. They saw something. Right? They got out of the storm. They got out of hell. This Queen of Cups down. They were in hell. They got out of hell. Something was exposed. The sun's out now. See? Or that's what they're doing. The Empress. Deadly combo with the Ace of Swords down. I don't know if this Empress is lying or if it's signifying again the abundance of the lies. It's about birthing something new, something big, right? There's a harvest to be had. Something needs to happen for that to happen. If that makes sense to anybody. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, triggering. People that are low vibe, they like to use that cunning, conniving, triggering mechanism. So when people get, upset or explode, they can turn it around and then, put it on you and they cry victim. Yeah, my ass. This shit's getting so old on this planet. People are waking up to this business, to this game, mind games. Wheel of Fortune, dead center in the reading. It's all about divine timing with this Temperance card. Patience, my friend, because magic is afoot and it's turning in your favor. Look at that wheel. You're right on top of it. That's good. From the self-righteous, spiritually superior prick. It's about change. Something is divinely timed here. This earth angel. The Tower's here. It was not built on truth, integrity, love. It was cunning, deceitful. It was hateful, envious, you know. Narcissists are all about themselves and their ego and how they look to the world, right? They want their status and quo, right? They want to look good, but then behind closed doors they act like a complete different person, or whatever that could be. The mask comes off, right? And look, the tower's coming down. Last time I checked, stone didn't really burn. But, when the divine is in charge, he can make anything burn. It's coming down. It's about chaos and destruction. That's the hope, fear, challenge, and homework, are the realizations of it all. The idea of the what's going on. Well, what did we do here? There is a thing called, karma and cause and effect. So, psychopaths don't believe in that, though. See, Five of Swords down, demanding diva. Yeah. We're hoping for the brutalness or the cruelty to stop. That's the good news here. Somebody's demanding it. They're being a diva. They're pulling out the cards, saying no more. I like it. Whoever that is, standing up for your damn selves. Right? There's power in that. There's empowerment. There's integrity in that. Right? Somebody just wants to be happy and call peace and truce and all, and I feel like somebody is, and the psychopath or narcissistic, whatever, is going to do anything and everything for the truce and peace not to happen. See, they cause it, they want it, they feed on that energy. It's gross. It's like a parasite. Ugh. Three of Pentacles down. They've stopped collaborating, or this was a bad investment. They're exposed. They possibly took some bad advice or something. It's all about sage advice, right? But somebody got out. Somebody saw through this and got out of that. I feel like it was the storm of life. Storm of the century doesn't even cut it for somebody. Nieces and nephews, oh my. Is somebody blaming the nieces and nephews and not taking their own accountability? That's another question of mine. Seven of Pentacles down, the Devil down. Ooh, there's change here. Wheel of Karma with the Devil reversed, breaking chains and cycles and addictions. I like it. The self-righteous prick. Seven of Pentacles down, yeah. Somebody needs to stay in their own lane. Seven of Pentacles down. They need to work on their own life, their own lies, their own self. Empress right over it. Something new is being offered from the lies or out of the lies. Something. These chains that are being broken. Right? Wheel of Karma is here. Justice reversed with the Tower, the injustice of it all. Somebody might not, if they're going to court, they might not have a result. I'm not a lawyer, obviously, but it might not exactly go their way. The Tower's here. They need to see what they fucking did, period. And somebody, the leader or manager over here, somebody is taking charge from this psychopath. Why would you do this? Why? Why do people do things? They're not grounded. They're not thinking. They're not, people are so unattached to spirit in America where I live. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. People are weak because they have no spirituality. They have no, it's not balanced, man. It's Eight of Pentacles down, Four of Wands down. I can't help but say it. I say it every time when I see the Eight of Pentacles down. Some people will never learn. It's just not good news. See, that's because this devil, Luciferian, whatever energy is earthbound. They're not changing. That's why. It comes down to light and dark to break these chains. Somebody's being very intimidating, trying to force and control a narrative here, possibly. It's all about wish fulfillment and making your wishes and dreams come true, right? We can all wish upon a star, but what have we done to make that wish come true? What have we done to make it manifest? Show me. Two of Pentacles down. Whoops. Oh no, don't fall. Hold on. Two of Pentacles down. Five of Cups down. The Devil again. Ding, ding, ding. The Emperor. Queen of Cups. Justice. King of Wands down. Four of Swords. Six of Pentacles down. The Chariot. High Priestess down. Seven of Wands. Somebody's got the fucking power here. Somebody's got boss power. Yeah, and not in the intimidating way. Anywho. Emperor taking control, right? In the family, right? This Emperor could be very cruel, very calculating, very cold, very narcissistic, and possibly psychopathic. That spiritual narcissist, right? Those are people that when they're getting ready in the morning or whatever, and they're in the shower or they're in the mirror, they make faces and play different roles of people that they're going to see during the day. And, it's also warped and weird. They're not right. They're fucking nuts. Somebody's nuts out there. Wow. Be vigilant, because these are the days, people. Whatever. Somebody's looking in their cup and asking for guidance here. Looking in and reflecting, right? Listening, right? Three of Wands. Waiting for their harvest from these demanding, intimidating, and forceful divas. Justice is here. What's fair is fair. It's very reckless. Very, very, very reckless behavior. It's out of balance. These people may have no patience, one iota, right? They could be in traffic, beeping the horn, trying to get around. They just can't slow down. Very out of control. They need to slow the fuck down and get grounded, right? I feel the chaos in some of these people's, King of Wands down. Not taking any action. Not taking control of their kingdom. They fell off their throne. Or they were never on it to begin with. The Empress is right next to this card. However, there is something new being birthed out of this mess. It's very disappointing. People could be in regret or shame or guilt. It's not an energy to stay in. It's not a good one. We know the darker energies or the, more dense energies are, going to deny that or what, but it, breathing and working your way through it, fixing the problem, taking control of it, and dealing with the matter. Okay? It's about rejuvenation and recovery and meditation. It's about resting. Maybe somebody needs to sleep a lot right now, you know? A lot of people are feeling that way anyway because of the eclipses and everything that's going on in the stars and we got Wheel of Fortune right here. Things are changing and healing is afoot. Something's in the ethers from this devil energy. The Earth Angel is changing things. The Temperance card. They're balancing things, but it's about time and patience, right? They're making it happen, but it doesn't happen overnight. Six of Pentacles down. We don't want to put into this anymore. The Emperor, the Tower. People are backing off. Somebody feels like they're drowning and other people are backing off. People may want to, jump ship. This coven or cult or whatever. They might want to be trying to get at something. Oh no, get back in the boat. You're responsible too. Nope, you're not jumping ship. Oh no. Everybody needs to take accountability and responsibility in this situation. And somebody needs to take fucking charge of this trash, this BS, this psychopath. My nose is itchy. Usually means something to someone out there. Things are happening fast, coming forward. Somebody may be traveling towards and hoping not to be aggressive in an aggressive way. Going forward in a non-aggressive way. Thank you, Spirit. Right? This could be about movement. It could be about travel plans. The High Priestess down. What's fair is fair, but they're not going to take, they're not going to recognize or the High Priestess, the one who knows. Right? What's fair is fair. I feel like this High Priestess is calling justice for some of you, right? Over the bullshit that they were trying to, build. I just heard of Mice and Men. I don't know what that means to you. The book of Mice and Men. What the hell would that mean with this reading? I don't know. You may know. Seven of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody's got the fucking power. Somebody's strong here. From this. Somebody freed themselves. Seven of Pentacles down from this mess. They broke some chains here, and that's what it's all about. Somebody did, or it's I'm getting mixed messages now. Six of Swords down. Somebody's they're in hell, but they're breaking the chains. If that makes any sense. Because the devil's the devil regardless. Somebody's breaking these chains underneath it all. This self-righteous, spiritual narcissist. Am I missing cards here? Where the fuck did that card go? Oh, right next to it. Sorry. Anyway, show me what I need to see. Somebody needs to protect the kids, or they're teaching the protective energies, or what. I like it. But somebody does feel trapped in a situation. They're trying to break the chains. They are bound to a situation, but they're trying to break. They're just not sure how to do it or how to go about it, or what. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Maybe it'll come to you. Take the blindfold off, right? Get out of your head. Some people may be overthinking certain situations as well, and making, being hard on yourselves. Virgo is a perfectionist. They want things right. right? So maybe if we back off a little, go with the flow, let things happen. Okay? Judgment's here, regardless. Four of Wands down. It's not good for this envious, narcissistic family. They're in bad judgment, or they're being judged. Somebody's in good judgment, however. That could be you. It depends on all of you. My readings are generally towards the North Noders, towards the people that live with purpose. Two of Cups. It's about a union or a reunion. Two cups are being prosted. Cheers. Usually I have all kinds of, school, something like that. That's what I got. We're going to do this again and use my Slovak deck. Show me what I need to see. I got cards all over the damn table here. I really do need a bigger table. Show me. Five of Swords, yeah. That was the abuse of it all in the past, the cruelty of it all. I feel like some people were ganged up on, the whole family against one or something, very reckless. There's exposure. People see it now. They didn't see it then. It was very covert, I feel. White array hair. Yeah, somebody has the power. They're definitely strong. The resilience the things that they have, Virgo, I feel like, through time, you've kind of come a long way because whatever was meant to kill you in the past hasn't, right? You're still here. The resilience, the determination. Somebody had, it's either you or someone around you, right? Having the courage to continue, having the courage to get on top and ride that bison. Hi, everybody. Tapping in and out. Somebody here has the power over this fucking devil energy. Or taking it's about taking the power back, whatever that is to you. Show me what I need to see. Virgo, you can be very hard on yourself. You need to let that, don't be so hard on yourselves. But be real, I don't know. I'm kind of the person, I'm a straight shooter, I don't pussyfoot. I don't, I don't lie and cause havoc and it's like I don't compute with some of these energies. Like, even in school, I don't remember ever being like a bully on someone. I remember making a few mistakes, but being in that and being that, no, I wasn't that person. It's not my style. It's not, maybe it's not yours. It's not your way to be that kind of intimidating, kind of psychopathic person. Like, we don't compute, right? Oil and water, man. These are personality disorders that are serious shit. They're ruining families. It's ruining friendships. It's ruining, the workplace. It's all over the planet. It's being exposed because they're, being taken down. Anywho, the injustice of it all, this self-righteous prick, I got the devil right under it. Yeah. Being strong and resilient through it in the next couple weeks, sticking with it though. However, yeah, the Emperor is painting illusions. They're painting, they want people to see a narrative that's not there. or they want someone to look at someone in a light that isn't true, you know, because they don't like somebody, they don't want anybody else to like them either. And that's like, how old are we? Are we in kindergarten? Really? And this person has fucking gray and white hair? Are you kidding me? Grow the fuck up. Take responsibility of your damn selves. Right? The injustice of it all. Wow, I got carved down over here. I hold on. Strength again. Oh, this is strength. Okay. So where was this? Oh boy, where was I? I think it's this way. Six of Wands. Queen of Cups. People see it. You know, there is a victory here, however, somehow, some way. Something, Queen of Cups, looking in that cup right here. There is some sort of public acknowledgement. This is definitely about a group, a coven, a community, a family. There's a group, whatever that is. You know, there's a bunch of them that were all in on the Mean Girl Club. You know, the Mean Girl Club, the fraternities. You know, you can't sit with us. I don't fucking want to. No, thank you. Show me what I need to see. Well, okay. We got a bunch. Nine of Wands, King of Wands down, Seven of Wands, dead center in the reading. Whoops, the Chariot down, dead center in the reading. Seven of Wands. Hold on, I got a bunch down though, so I think these were first. It's hard to tell which ones fell first. I'm just gonna pick them up. Sorry. Getting old. I barely bend over anymore. Eight of Wands down, Four of Cups, Page of Swords, the Tower again, ding, 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 Queen of Wands down, Judgment down. Judgment up is being clarified and validated by Judgment down. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. I don't think so. Somebody is not getting away with. The psychopath is not getting away with it. It's draining your energy. You know, people have no drive for this whatsoever. It's just like depletion. There's no, you know, it's all about truth and peace and happiness and love and, you know, peace, love, and happiness. Yeah. But then it's like, I'm all about Zen and I'm all about healing. But, you know, it's all about fuck you too, because some things in this world are actually unforgivable. If they're not making it better or trying to, then fuck them. Yeah. Ace of Wands down. I feel like it's depleting people out of their energies. You know, there's a battled warrior here. Stand up for your damn selves. Stop being the mouse in the room, right? Somebody's strong and powerful. Yeah? You've beat the fucking hell out of me during the days I was in hell, but you're not taking me down. Out of all that cruelty. Yeah. Good. It's being exposed. It needs to be, because it needs to be fixed, corrected, and healed. Damn it. Wow. King of Wands down. Somebody's not taking any action, or not as of yet. Haven't done a damn thing. Oh, look. King of Wands down is being clarified and validated by King of Wands down. Nothing has been done about this. That in itself is the unforgivable thing. I haven't done anything. Yeah, things have come to a stop. Right? So they need to heal. It's come to a stop. Dead center in the reading. All the injustice, all the BS, all the people climbing over others. Me first, I'm going to win. You know, there's a big old saying in that Bible of peoples out there, and that is, those who were first shall be last, and those that were last shall be first. Right? If they're climbing over people and being, intimidating and bullyish and, winning at all costs and ruthless and lying, then no, you're not going to win. There's the tower. There's the tower. Thor and fucking Zeus and Odin, they're in town, man. They don't like what they see. And the tower twice in this family situation is a big fucking deal. Someone has the power, you know. There is a victory out of this, but something is coming to a stop. There's movement, but things are coming to a stop at the same time. The brutality and the stupidness, the divas, the mean girl club, male or female, to put everybody in deep thought, and good, because it's about time. It's about time. But we do need time to process these things in a healthy way, because some of these things with the tower here and all of this is so overwhelming that keeping our mental health right now and processing things in a healthy way is definitely being highlighted here. It's all about learning, researching. In this case, I feel like people are spying and gossiping. Deadly combo. They're talking about this. They see this. These nieces or nephews or children or boys or girls or whoever this is, they see it. These covert narcissists didn't think anybody would see it. Well, what do you think is going to happen when you're basically red rumming somebody? You think other people aren't going to see that all of a sudden they don't exist? Hello. McFly. Those who shall be first shall be last, and those last shall be first. Yeah, this black witch, Queen of Wands down, black warlock, whatever the fuck. They're in bad judgment. They need to make it right. That's what it is. They need to make it right. Nobody's done a damn thing. Sitting on their ass. How long has it been? 10 years? 8 years? 5 years? 20? Whatever the hell. These are the times, man. I don't know what people are waiting for. Face your fucking fears. Get it over with. It's like those buffalo in a storm. They'll go right through the storm so they can get out of it. That's what people need to do with their lives right now. They need to go into the storm and get out, as quick and fast as you can. Just do it. Get it over with. Find that empowerment. Find that I can fucking do this and I can wake up every day because they don't want me to. Period. Show me. Honor the deities around you. It's about prayers, offerings, and help and guidance, I feel. I'll add that. Yeah, there's a lot of spirit, a lot of help, a lot of ancestors, trying to get your attention, and more than likely there's signs. Look for signs. I like that card. Praying, meditation. The difference between praying and meditating. Yeah, that's a big one for people. Praying is talking to. Meditating is listening. It's good to do both, if that's what you choose. Connect with water, Virgo. Something about the ocean, water spirits, and keeping hydrated. Yeah, People need to drink more water, spring water, right? Explore your creative side. Somebody's very creative here. They're a visualize, paint, and record. Interesting. Someone is a visionary out there. Shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality, blaze your own damn trail. Who cares what people think? We're kind of staying in, since COVID, people have been really staying in and, doing a lot more waking up than ever, right? Well, if that's the case, then, you shouldn't be afraid to be your own self, right? I don't know what that means for anybody, but that it came out. And now I have laugh and have fun. Again, whoops, there goes my fake candle. Thank God it's fake because it would be starting my bed on fire. Ding, 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 ding. Somebody's happy. And true happiness comes from within, right? Be happy. Somebody needs to breathe through it, relax, and be happy. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. But I feel like this, whatever this is, whatever movement this is that's coming, is going to bring happiness in the next few weeks as well. All right, moving on. What time is it? All right, I'm a rambler today. I'm going to give you a wisdom oracle. Dropping cards all over the place, dropping candles. Oh, yeah. No AI here. Sometimes I got the fire alarms going off because I got so much sage in the air. Other times, there's no... The Pentacle and respect. Now, as I read this, don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. It's all about that protection, that, All right, hold on. A witch has always wished for respectful understanding between themselves and others who are unfamiliar with the old ways. Pentacle shows up with great reverence to remind you that wearing this sacred amulet shows the world who you are and the path you have chosen to walk. Pentacle is not to be feared, for it is a sacred representation of connection, reminding us that we are at one with the elements and all. This star should be worn with pride and a sense of loyalty to not only that which you fully believe and trust in, but also for the ancestors who were persecuted for never wavering from their commitment and truth. When you have honor and respect for all that you do and all that you are, so too will others see you in the same light, as you stand strong in your convictions. So hold your head up high and show the world your respect for the sacred symbol as the true ways of all those who it represents. Be respectful of yourself and others. Your power will increase as you stand firm in your convictions. Honor and work with all the pentacle represents. Wear a pentacle or a pentagram with pride and respect magic. Yeah, you don't play around with true magic, right? The pentacle is just like the cross to Catholics. It's the same thing. The tree of life, the Ankh, that's another protective. I have an Ankh somewhere. A lot of mine, they come bigger than I expect. So be when you're buying them, your protective jewelry. I don't know. I'm being told to be mindful of where you get it from, or is there ethically mined? Somebody has jewels or gems in their necklace or amulet. I don't know what I'm picking up on. I don't know. Anyway, rosemary. That's what you're cooking up in your kitchen in the next month or so. Excuse me. Boy, am I hiccupy today. It's all about memories and nostalgia. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Echoes of your distant past sound all around when you find me growing nearby. Remembering those special moments reminds you of who you have been and how far you have come. Messages from long ago evoke sweet recollections that play out as visions in your imagination and embrace your heart with warm feelings of memorable love. However, old memories that haunt your dreams and invade your thoughts remind you of the darker times you'd rather forget. Hold me in meditation or spend time with me in the kitchen, for my purification properties will dislodge the heavy and unpleasant energies that have been hanging around as of late. Use the cleansing smoke of my dried leaves or add a strong rosemary infusion to your bath to banish toxic vibes, for I am a powerful energetic purifier. The magic of how you once felt will return as you transcend forward into your destiny. Also, there's a lore saying to plant rosemary by your door for protection of your home. You know, lavender, rosemary. Yeah, those are all, they should be right near your door somewhere or something like that. Nice. I like it. I like it. I'm going to give you a rune and we're going to close this out. What else for Virgo? Okay. Cave of Echoes. This is the back in that cave. Can you hear the echo of music in Fingal's cave within? Your heart always has a song to sing. A retreat a retreat will do good for the soul. Carry aquamarine for calm and clarity. You can snap this if you want. Snapshot shot. I can't talk right now. Snapshot. These are your messages, Virgo. Be cool, be kind, be patient, and please just be a good human, right? That's what this is all about in this big grand world of this that we're living in. You know, just be a good human, right? Thank you for watching. Do the things for me and help a girl out, right? I'll see you soon with your next messages. Ciao.